Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Jets.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Now give left side. And the Mons starts one game. Couple yards on the first play. Here comes second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready,
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Go! 68. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 19.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Again, it's Hampton. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Working on 1st down. Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now. Hampton gets it from the pistol. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third and 4 coming up now. They're throwing it. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
That's caught in stride by Rice.
Good luck defending that short yardage slang. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Motioning Harris right. 2nd down, looking for options. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. He's dropping back to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And hey, we see how well the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
First down, play action. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles. 60.
Now looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a Jets first down. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready!
They're going play action. Taking a shot for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
They'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the first. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Get it! Ready!
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Right, ready to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Shotgun give to Hampton. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Jets with an early lead. More from MetLife coming right up. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. They're going to try and throw it here. This one falls incomplete. Trey Harris, the intended target there. And that means 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Motion the slot man right. Third and long. They're going to throw. Gets it downfield. On target to Getson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14.
2 yards. That's another Chargers first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Chargers.
And they're trying something here. They fake the spike. And they are fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
12 to go now on second down after the sack. Now an inside give to Hampton. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he goes, third and long. He's got it. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Hampton. Will take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Chargers.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ricky Pearsall on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Ready! Ready!
First carry here for Braylon Allen. And he's stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Go!
Sitting him on the dive. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down second and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Get it! Ready, ready!
It's Allen on third down. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
The Jets take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go. Green up. Go.
So a great handoff to Allen. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Hot 70.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Stephanie! Viking 18!
To the air on 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On again comes Ryan Wright for another punt.
In punt formation. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open and dry. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That one intended for Trey Harris. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. 1st down from the 42. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards.
30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
They'll throw to begin this drive. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
From the red zone now. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Here's Slide to try the point after. He misses the point after, so this stays in 6-point game. Right, ready to send this one away. Has it at the 11. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Throwing off the play fake. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More on Monday Night Prime Time in just a moment. First and 10 from the 43. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. They are throwing it again. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Lightning 18.
Hampton now up the middle. And the big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Takes the second down snap. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Jets in the nickel, third down. Throw here, third down. This is hauled in by Harris. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers tie it just before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every round, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for it.
To kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
To throw here on first down. Setting up the running back screen. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Get it. Bronco 80. Get it.
First and 10, looking to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, second and 10.
Deputy.
Looking in the air here. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. Shot. Scoop.
Looking to throw. And knocked away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Come on. 60 Eagles. 6.
Throwing here just before halftime. And this one is launched downfield. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. Right, ready to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Running it with Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look in that defense.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
They've got a man in motion. This time it's a passing play. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Third and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. New York to the line. First and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
On the jump.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Running from the pistol. Here's Allen. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chain. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
In punt formation.
Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30. New set of downs for him from the 31. Go play action on 1st down. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Again to throw on 2nd. That throw behind his intended target.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Slot man in motion left. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. So out now comes the punter. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback.
20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ready?
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Check the Eagles.
Going back, it's the handoff. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready? Bronco 80. Ready?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. Along the right sideline. There's space. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 3rd quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll try it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
19. Chargers, 14.
Right, ready to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, they'll run. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Hampton gets the handoff. This is close, but it looks like they got the stop in time. Yep, marked at the 40. That brings up third down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Taken down
And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's a loss of 8.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Let's go now. 70.
And he just get the play off. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. All right, so we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the change? Reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready? 70 Lions. Ready, ready.
They're going play action. Connects on the crosser. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Let's go.
Keeps it on the option here. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On the ready.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Ready?
Setting up to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th.
Touchdown, Jets.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
26, Chargers 14.
Right, ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing the out route complete. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Gets this one against him. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Throwing it again here. Cut out left. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Chargers first down.
He's going to throw it again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Going with a screen to Hinton. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Pass play coming here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
Okay, 3rd down, I get it. Give your cornerback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They'll run here on 1st down. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Come on, set, go.
Back now, pressure coming. That's incomplete on 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Get it. Bronco 80.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. You got to manufacture a better look.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now. Right, ready to send this one away. Return starts at the 3. Things going well so far. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That one intended for Trey Harris. So it'll be 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits it through the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That one hits for 30. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. A dose of the hurry up here. looking inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
They are throwing it again. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Chargers facing a 15-point deficit. Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. And that was probably their last gas. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
At their own 3-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Trying the right side. He's brought down, and that was close, Brock. Maybe a yard away from surrendering 2 points, but the stop did come outside the goal line.
It's a loss of a
With
yard.
1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
At the 1-yard line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This is Allen on second. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go. Ready.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he has the first down, and now Brock, the Jets can just run out the clock on this victory.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Second quarterback run here. So the win goes to the Jets. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.